Greetings, Zombie Slayers, S1ippery Jim here with part 5, the final part in my solo high round strategy series for the Zombies map, Verruckt, and we've been looking at World at War and Black Ops, both versions of the map, because they are extremely different in the strategy that you need to use to effectively get to the higher rounds. So we're looking at World at War here, and as you'll have noticed, I was using the Browning, and I've also got as my secondary weapon the sawn-off shotgun. Sawn-off shotgun is available off the wall at the back of this room here, so that means I can buy ammo for it very easily if I run out, and it will help me get through the rounds, although it does take a little bit of time to actually kill the zombies at round 26. It's still taking them down reasonably quickly. And this is the loop that you want to run in this back area. Just to recap, you want to keep the door closed, which leads out to the area where you'll find the trench gun and the betties. So keep that door closed, and you want to also basically have spawned in the American spawn point, the American weapons spawn point, and that is the area where the Juggernaut perk machine is situated. So those couple of setup requirements are important for running this strategy effectively. So that's the last guy done there for round 26. I'll grab some more ammo for the sawn-off shotgun and we'll move into round 27. So for round 27, let's head across to the Black Ops version of Verruckt, and it's a completely different strategy. Just recapping, you want to start the round next to the STG in that bathroom area of the insane asylum, and then take a slow walk around the entire map, watching out for zombies that might spawn through the windows in front of you. And just grab some ammo for the Thompson there. And eventually you'll have all of the zombies spawning in behind you and following you in a big long zombie train. Now once you've got all the zombies spawned into the map, all 24 in the wave, what you want to do at that point, and you can kill them at this point here next to double tap if you want to. That's the one spot where you want to shoot them. Don't try and kill them in any other part of the map, or you will run into trouble getting blocked off by zombies spawning in front of you. But you want to run a second circuit of the map to group them up this time. So what we're going to do is run a loop around this room here, and then coming down to the Thompson area, what I'm going to be doing is a few loops and zigzags to compress the zombie train into a nice compact group. That will make it easier to take them all down at once using the traps, and we'll be using the electric trap up near the double tap area to kill this wave of zombies, and then rinsing and repeating that strategy to get through the higher rounds. Now you want to shoot back at the group of zombies as well, just to build up your points, because you will need points to operate the electric traps throughout the higher rounds. Just run this little tiny loop in this spot here, just to make sure you get most of the zombies in the zombie train in that area where they're going to be killed by the trap. Once they've all come through the trap, you want to head back to the STG spot again, and then just repeat that circuit of the map that you've seen Tuna's doing there. And that is the strategy in a nutshell for Verruckt in Black Ops. This strategy actually makes what is a challenging map very easy in solo. You have absolutely no problem getting to high rounds using this strategy, and it's quite easy. And a lot of people do think that Verruckt is a really difficult map and a very hard map to play, and that is true for World at War Verruckt. But for Black Ops Verruckt, as you can see, following this strategy, it's not difficult at all. And people have got to very high rounds doing this. Now, eventually, once you get past about round 35, and you're not going to see that in this video series because I just take you up to round 30, But once you get past about round 35, you're going to have the zombies spawning in as quickly as they'll ever be spawning in. And what that means is you can actually group up the zombies and compress them into a nice tight group in one loop of the map instead of two, and then take them through the trap at the end of each circuit that you do. And so that'll mean that you'll be able to get through the rounds a little bit quicker than following this, where you're doing two circuits, one to have them spawn in behind you and the second to bunch them up into a tight group. So that's one reason why in the higher rounds it's actually going to be easier and quicker for you. I mean, not quicker in terms of the number of zombies you have to get through, but quicker in terms of getting through each wave.
Gun's getting hungry. Time to feed.
So these rounds do get quite long in the higher rounds on Verruckt. In World at War, as you will have noticed, we're talking about 2 minutes or 3 minutes at the most to get through each round, because in World at War there's only 24 zombies per round, and you get sprinting zombies as well, so it moves very, very quickly. But it is much, much more difficult because you have to run a train in a tight area of the map. Okay, so you can hear that the trap's reset now, and I'm just going to bunch up the zombies again. Exactly the same way as we did it before.
Gonna need to get some ammo soon.
Now I have got mule kick, and I've got as my third weapon the ballistic knife, and the reason for that is, as I said earlier, is it's a kind of like having the stamina perk if you run with these things out, because it gives you really good mobility and really good running speed as well. So that's the only reason that I've got it. I'm not going to use it to actually try and kill zombies or anything like that, but it's kind of like having another perk.
Need to round up some rounds.
And with mule kick you have that luxury of buying some of these weapons that you probably would not normally buy. But to be honest, running this strategy you don't really need the ballistic knife either, because once you get to the higher rounds you're not really going to be encountering any zombies that are coming in front of you too much through the game. Okay, so we're nearly towards the end of round 27 here. I've probably got about a dozen zombies left, so I'll just continue on here and we'll get them coming behind us, and we'll see how many we've got left and whether we need to use the trap again. I might be able to take down a lot of them with just this Thompson that I've got. But I'm pretty sure that most of them are spawned into the map by now, so I don't really have to worry about too many coming from in front of me. Okay, the trap's reset. I might not need it, so I'm just going to check out, see how many zombies are left.
Shit, running low on ammo.
It looks like about 4 or 5 maybe. A couple of stragglers back there.
Gonna need to get some ammo soon.
I could probably use the Winter's Howl on them at this point, but for whatever reason I'm using the Thompson, probably to build up some points for the trap. And we get an insta-kill. Beautiful. Okay, so round 27 is done there for Black Ops. Let's go across to World at War and check out the action. And action, it is going to be, because this is pretty intense playing at the higher rounds in World at War. It is basically constant action, constant movement, constant constant zombies. But even using this Browning now, they're getting difficult to take out. Okay, forget that. I'm going to run a circuit and use the sawn off instead. Now if you do get blocked off, you can do what I did there, which is double back on yourself. And this is a tactic that works pretty effectively across the board in zombies. If you're running a very tight zombie train, like around a circular room like this, or area like the Lander in Ascension, don't try and do a complete circle every single time, no matter what, because there are going to be the occasions where you're going to get blocked off and you're not going to complete the circle. So all you have to do if that happens is double back on yourself like a figure 8, and usually that'll get you out of trouble 99% of the time. Okay, so we've got all the zombies there now in the group, so I'm going to take them back through the trap to save my ammo, otherwise it's just going to take forever, and we'll take them out as they come through here. Now, once they've all gone through the trap, the round will end and we'll head back through to the same area and just repeat that again. Now the Betties are probably not going to kill any zombies at this point, but they will do them a fair bit of damage, so I'm just planting them there anyway. And I'm not really able to be camping anymore at this point, because it's just not possible to kill the zombies quick enough before they overwhelm me. So it's just a matter of running this tight zombie train around this area, and that's basically all you need to do for the rest of the game. And it's just down to your skill at running this train and your ability as to how far you get in World at War Verruckt. Now at this point they've probably all spawned in, so I'll just take them back through the electric trap. Just an extra lap or two here, just to be on the safe side. Last thing you want is to get trapped going back through that kitchen by a slow spawning zombie. I'm going to try and create a crawl here, but probably be unsuccessful. Alright, so that's the end of round 29 of the World at War version of Verruckt, and we'll just hit the trap here, take out those last guys. Now what I'm going to be doing is going across to Black Ops Verruckt. Let's play the secret song. Now you turn that on by flushing the left-hand toilets 3 times. And the secret song is by Eleanor Sigmund, called Lullaby of a Dead Man. Now I'll be playing this over the gameplay as well in the background, so enjoy. Then I'll come back for the closing commentary.
this.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that that secret song. I don't know if you guys have got the soundtrack, the Zombies soundtrack download, but it was available with the Resurrection DLC, and actually it's pretty good. It's a good listen. There's a lot of good songs on there, obviously the ones we've come to know and love from Zombies, and a few that you've probably not heard before. So by all means, if you haven't got around to downloading it yet, it's worth doing if you're into that sort of music. Okay, so just finishing off around 30 here on Black Ops, and hopefully you guys have been able to take something away from this strategy guide series. Hopefully you'll be able to get to some higher rounds now in Verruckt. If you're playing co-op as well, you can have people running different Zombies trains, and that works fairly effectively. Played it before that way, up to some reasonable rounds. What I tend to do is run this train down in the Thompson room, have another guy running a train near the Juggernaut area through those rooms where the dentist chair is, and the other two guys running trains in other areas of the map. You can have you know, a couple of different areas that they can run in, but they're all pretty tight and they're pretty challenging. So the good thing is that at least you'll have some people to revive you if you run into trouble. But it is doable. As I said, don't expect any strategy in Verruckt to be super easy, because it is a pretty challenging map, no matter what you do. In solo though, it's probably the easiest way to play it using this strategy that I've been demonstrating. Alright, well, as I've said, you can look forward to one final high round solo strategy guide, and that is going to be for Verruckt and Toten. I've given you a little bit of a taste of the World at War strategy for that map already in my 115th video. But I'll be showing you right from round 1 through to round 30 the strategy to use on Verruckt as well. Verruckt and Toten being the smallest map, and having absolutely no perks whatsoever. Not counting Mule Kick in the Black Ops version. I can't believe that they desecrated the map by putting in a perk in Verruckt, but there you go. I guess everyone has brain explosion from time to time, and Treyarch are no different. Okay, so I just got a few zombies left here. Looks like we've got probably a full wave of 24 zombies at this point, but we're not too far from the end of the round, and I'll be taking these guys through the trap again as well. Just bunching them up here first. Now this map would really be an awesome map to have the Thunder Gun in. Pretty much any map is a good map to have the Thunder Gun in, but you know what I mean. If they're going to take out the sprinting zombies in Black Ops Verruckt to make it easier, then you'd think they would have included a better wonder weapon within the Winter's Howl, but anyway, I think I actually fail in hitting the trap there. I go to hit the trap and for some reason the X button doesn't work. So I have to run around another lap here. As if it wasn't taking too long already, eh? I might actually be able to double back. See if we can get back through the kitchen area. I don't think there's any zombies coming. Let's go back through now. Alright, let's hit the trap from the other side this time. Actually, what I'm going to do is loop around this way. There's a danger of getting trapped by the end of the train here, but thankfully they were grouped up enough that we pull it off. And there's probably only a few zombies left now in this round. We're going to spawn in.
Not being able to blow shit up.
So we'll wait and see how many there are, and then take them down.
Gun juice is running low.
It looks like there's only half a dozen left here. Get rid of my betties. Okay, the trap's reset. Once again, I could have used the Winter's Howl on these guys. I probably forgot that I had it by this point. If I have got it, I might have swapped it out. But I know I've got the Thompson and I've got the ballistic knife. I'm just not sure what my third weapon is. It's either the ray gun or the Winter's Howl. Anyway, that is the end of round 30, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video series. Please comment, rate, and all that good stuff. But for now, thanks once again for watching, and it is S1ippery Jim out.